May I help you? Hey, y'all. All right. I am here live with DC Koolaid.
In DC.
And DC. And we are going to do Never Have I Ever. We're going to let y'all ask us questions and then we'll raise our hand. If it's a yes.
I'm trying to get your live up so I can see. All right, there you go. Just popped up.
Not being weird.
Shoot. So, how you gonna do this? Are you gonna read the question? Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'll click it so it pops up. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Fifi. Hey, Queen.
Uh-oh. What'd I do? I gotta make this bigger. I shrink it. There you go.
Let me share it. Try and get some peoples in here.
Oh, hold on. Let me share the live stream. Don't be asking no crazy questions. Risa Rich is singing.
Hey, Risa.
Don't be asking no crazy questions. Hold up. I'm going to share real quick. I'm going to put on my community board.
Okay. Hey, babe.
Don't be asking no crazy questions. Risa Rich is singing. Here you go. That's the only thing. This thing. Let me share it on my Facebook. I'm just going to put it on here. I'm putting it on my community board. I just got to do another video for tomorrow.
All right, y'all share it. Share it, y'all. Let's get some people in here.
We need at least 10, 20. There you go. Hold up. I shared it, but I didn't put the... All right. All right, I just shared it. Uh-oh. Risa Richard.
Oh, now they've added it to where from StreamYards you can actually kick on people and you can block them and stuff.
What you mean?
Like, you know how in StreamYards you couldn't click on StreamYards if you had a troll to time them out to get them off. You had to go and open up the YouTube page and do it.
Yeah, I got YouTube open right up here.
But if you click on the StreamYard screen, at least I can, on the StreamYard screen, I can click and I can put somebody in timeout or block them. Oops. Dang it. The screen jumped and took somebody in timeout.
Oh, they blocked for 5 minutes. Why you do that?
I wasn't trying to. I was moving the mouse to go somewhere else and it clicked by itself.
Taste with Tasha. That was an accident.
I'm sorry, Tasha.
She'll hear us. She just gotta wait a few minutes.
She making jewelry anyway. She's okay. She wasn't finna type. She wasn't finna type. She listening and watching it and making jewelry. So keep making jewelry. It was an accident.
She making jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, Leona. Thank you, Risa. Risa just shared it.
Cool.
They need to make an undo thing when you accidentally time somebody out, though.
I know, right? Once you do that, you're in trouble. Like, why did you time me out? I didn't do nothing. All right.
All right, you ready? Can they start asking some questions?
They can start. Just be nice.
All right, y'all.
So what you do, make sure y'all smash that like button on Leilani's like button. Smash her like button. All right, so I shared it on my community board. They said something they done in life. That's funny.
Leona silly.
That's funny.
Leona is silly.
All right, so what they got to do is type in the questions. Have you ever? And then we're gonna raise our hand. But if they ask us the question, do we gotta explain it, or we just say?
We're just gonna answer the question.
And then what if they say why?
If they want to know why, then you can decide if you're gonna answer or not.
Okay, that makes sense.
We just gonna say yes or no to start with. Just
all right. Y'all go ahead. Let me hit the like button on your thing. Don't be scared. It's gonna be all right.
thank you, Sister Vivi. Come on, y'all, ask a question.
They thinking.
Now they all waiting for somebody else to ask, and we'll be sitting here all night long.
Have you ever went commando to work or at work? What does that mean?
Don't put no honey. Ain't got no underwear on.
Oh nah. I got too much ass for that. She said, you know, I was gonna ask the worst. Is that a she or he? I can't see.
That's a Leona, it's a girl.
Okay. Yeah, she said
woman.
she's gonna ask the worst. You know, I was.
This is your pizza.
That means no undies. I ain't do that. Nope.
I did.
Like, now you just nasty.
I'm free.
You was free.
I'm free, and the pH is balanced, so it's just fine.
All right, Lisa. I'd be like, hey, where's your undies? Where we going?
Ain't nobody going under my clothes. Like,
Well,
what you
ask some questions, you guys. Don't be scared. Just ask. No, she said yeah.
I didn't say no comment. I said yes.
When you raise your hand, that means she yes. If you don't raise your hand, that means no. She said amen. I see we got one over here gonna get us. Please share the live stream on your community board if you have if you're a content creator.
All right, y'all keep going. Come on, questions.
Hey, ask the questions.
YouTube just now sent out the alert that we live, so
it just went.
That's
crazy. I thought mine's be a delay.
It just popped up and said you are live on YouTube. Oh, okay, thank you. Serve time? Oh no. How come I can't see her chat over here? There you go. This is a question on the screen.
I was trying. Have you ever lied to get out of a ticket?
No, on the screen. You on the wrong one.
Where we at? Hold up. Never have I ever been arrested and served time. That's two questions. Because you could
you can be arrested and not serve time, or you can be arrested and you serve time.
Right. So you gotta be clear with that one.
Have you served time? Did you get arrested and had to serve time for it?
No.
Yeah, neither.
She dig deep.
Turn it down.
The other one said,
Right.
have you ever lied to get out of a ticket?
No.
I did. And still got it. Oh, that was years ago. And I was like, shit, teenager, something like that. Driving my parents' car. Wasn't supposed to be driving it. Oh, yeah. I tried.
Oh, you had even taken the car.
I was using the car. Wasn't supposed to use it. And the Popo pulled me over.
What lie did you tell?
I was like, look, I was just trying to get to the store for my parents, and I didn't know. This is not my car. She said, I'm telling the Popo. Yeah. It wasn't my fault though. It was the tail light needed to be a bulb change and all that. You know how the police do.
Why is this chat behind? I gotta pull up the other chat.
Which one?
The chat on StreamYards is taking forever to show what people are saying.
That's why I'm reading. I'm reading YouTube.
Yeah, but I mean, like I can see it it comes up on YouTube, immediately. I can see what they said, but like if it's a question for me to click to make it pop up, I gotta wait for it to finally show up over here so I can put it on the screen.
Come on, guys, throw some questions.
Come on, y'all. Questions. We got 14 people just looking. Them fingers work.
And hit that like button for Leilani.
Them fingers work.
Come on, give me some questions.
We ain't even give y'all no restrictions on the questions.
Don't give me nothing. Look, you said that. I'm about to say, don't give me nothing. I want to answer. Come on. They being nervous today. What's going on with them?
I see a question coming.
I feel it. Never have I ever passed gas in public and walked away to make it look like I know another person. Tell the truth. Yep.
There you go.
Did you do that, Leilani?
No.
You ain't fart and walk away and pretend like you ain't did it. Nowhere. Everybody does that. Have you ever had a DUI? No.
No.
Nope. I was fortunate because back in my days, I don't know, maybe must ain't having enough police back when I was young. And I stopped drinking like 12 years ago. So it's been decades since I drank. So come on, y'all. I'm trying to find out. Who did your cartoon character?
Somebody on IG that I won't give anybody the information on because he did a lot of scamming. Same person. Did you see Careful Kids video and message that he posted?
No.
Well, it was the same. I was the person. I was the friend that he was talking about in his video.
The next one is Heather. Pop that one up. Have you ever done drugs other than weed? Nope. My asthmatic ass. Nope. Mm-mm.
No, everybody hasn't done that, Leona. Everybody don't try to blame it on somebody else. You didn't say just have you ever passed gas in public. That would be a yes. You said have you passed gas in public and moved to blame it on somebody else? No.
Well, I did. I'd be like, Brittany, why you did that? You ain't never said that to your kids, Rayona. No. Why you do that? No. I did it quick. Or whoever I was
done to me when I was a kid, and I ain't appreciate it, so I ain't gonna do it to mine.
See, I did. I was like, whoever I was dating, I blame it on them, or my sister, my brother, somebody. Shit, they did it to me. What's the next one?
Nothing yet. Leona laughed at you because you blame Brittany.
Damn right. I blame them every time. I do it today. Like, Brittany, why you do that? You shouldn't have did that. And people be looking. In the store, I'd be like, why you do that, Brittany? I'd be like, that.
My dad was the one who would go around and pass gas and then say something, blame somebody else.
Uh-huh.
He did it one time. We were at the zoo. And he was like, you smell that line? I smell you. Have you cheated on your significant other? No.
Never. I was never the cheater because, I was the faithful one. Yeah, they cheated on me, but nah, I never cheated on them. Mm-mm.
Yeah, if I don't want to be with you, just let's not be together.
Yeah, I give you signs. I be like, look, this is not working. I don't know what you're doing. And then, they not home a lot. So I'm like, okay. But see, I ain't never lived with nobody like that. So I got them out my house quick. So she said she's the perfect victim. That's right. If you in my area, you the one did it. Come on, guys, ask some questions. Keep them going. Keep them going. They thinking. You was cheated on before, Leilani?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell her why I left my ex-husband. That's all he wanted to do.
Yeah, I was cheated on. I was the nice one. I wine and dine you. You just working hard. I'm working hard. Come home. You doing your thing. And I catch you. So, and that's when I say bye-bye. I don't date nobody's the thief, cheaters, stealers. Mm-mm.
All right, she got another question that hadn't showed up over here yet. They need to fix how the chat delayed, though. This is crazy.
There you go. Have you ever skipped school in your youth or college days? Absolutely.
No.
Keep in mind, I live in D.C. In D.C., yeah, we skip. We always skip.
I lived in Houston, but I graduated with perfect attendance.
See, we always skip third period because it was right before lunch, and it was only one McDonald's down the street. And you got thousands of kids, and me and my best friend, we would skip and say, let's go to McDonald's. And second period and crossing.
See, we couldn't leave campus, so that wasn't a thing for us.
High school?
Like, there was no food anywhere near our school. Like, you had to go.
See, they had food on the avenue, which was really a block away. But the McDonald's had to be like 5 blocks away. So when we get our food, by the time we get there, third period might be in the middle. By the time we eat, third period is over. So we walking away from McDonald's, and then here come all the thousands of kids.
Yeah, ours, just to get to the street where food was about 8 blocks up.
Okay.
There wasn't no way you was walking to food and getting back to class. No.
That's why I failed Spanish, but I ain't saying nothing. Go ahead.
Heather says, have you ever gone skinny dipping? No.
Nah, I never done that. I ain't never been nowhere where you can actually do that.
No. I think you need to do that in your own private pool.
Yeah, unless
the pools I go to are public.
See, we had a pool in the neighborhood. We had the what do they call it? The neighborhood pool. The community pool.
Yeah.
Like right now is a community pool. So unless you going late at night with them bright lights on there.
King James.
I mean, that's the only way that would work. What's up, Simply Angie? That's the only way that would work. AKA James, what's up?
Leona, I have told y'all that I have always been boring. I am who I am. This is who I am.
Who you is?
It's not a front, a fake. This is me.
That's how I met Leilani and
When I was a kid, I was boring.
And she's just a laid back person. That's it. Just laid back. Like Lisa like that too. Until she get up in her element. Lisa be like, nonchalant, whatever. But if like I say, come on, let's go do this, and she'd be like, for real, you real? But then when she get to going, she come out of that.
Heather said, have you ever cheated on a test? No.
Have I ever cheated on a test? Sure did. Several times. Because I ain't know. I had to have it ready. And I was in a Catholic school. Don't tell her. No. Lord Jesus.
Y'all have seen me play these trivia games and answer questions. I don't have to cheat.
See, me personally, right, I didn't like school. So I had to do what I had to do to get through because I didn't want to stay there. So I had to get out of it in my best way I can.
All right. Have you ever had you about
to laugh.
Not. Absolutely not.
What? I thought somebody was knocking. I was like, wait a minute.
BC's had a whole group orgy, so we're going to keep on going. Next question.
What you say?
Looking like the dog called her name or something.
Technically, shut ass. Yeah, I had a threesome. Yeah. We told that story on our channel. Remember that story? Mm-hmm. So was like, yeah, she did.
Like he was back at the door, like who back there? When nobody back there.
Can't tell all your secrets. Brittany be like, Mom, for real, Mom? Yeah, you was at grandma's house. Yeah, I did do a threesome, foursome. Don't go no further than that. I was the only dominant female, though. That was the good part. Yeah, I did that. Next. I wasn't trying to I had to see who was, I got to keep my surroundings. They be coming in the door talking about something. Mom, did you just say it? I'll be like, nope, Leilani said that. Leilani had that threesome. Leilani, you ain't never had no threesome? 2 people? None? Never too late. It's never too late. You always has to experience something. Oh, Lord Rico here. Watch out. He about to ask us a question. Oh, Jesus. Why are we in it? Oh, it's over now. We done.
Yeah, I got kids and they don't go nowhere. They always with me. So
say that again.
I said, I have children. They're always with me. That's not something you can be doing.
See, I know, right? See, that's why Brittany was at grandma's house.
Yeah, grandma lived like 12 hours away.
They had to stay grandma for a week.
Since she's been doing her catering, they don't go stay with her anymore. They used to when they were real little. She would come and get them for like a week or two when she was still working for Southwestern Bell. Mm-hmm. But since she's been catering, she hadn't had, that kind of free time to keep them as much. She's had them a couple times, but not like she used to. She used to get them for like 2 weeks in spring break, 2 weeks in fall break, a month or so in the summer. And she can't do that no more. She could probably start now since they're older now and they could actually stay at the house while she went to, do runs.
Yeah, because you got to get that in before it's too late.
No, I'm good.
That video will go viral. Just keep it black.
Tasha said never too late is right. And then she go back to her jewelry.
Making her jewelry. She's like, damn it. Let me make this damn jewelry.
Yesterday was Tasha's birthday. What did she play? She said was her birthday song. I'm a freak in the morning, freak in the evening.
I need a rough
First
song.
song she plays. She's like, I gotta play my birthday song. Hold on.
I don't want to get you copyrighted because I would have hit that joker.
She had me crying. That was her first picture. She's like, oh wait, I need my birthday song. And they come on. I
y'all with
was in the morning. She had me laughing.
They gotta bring the question. Bring the questions.
Rico, y'all are asking us questions. Never have I ever type questions or just questions, period, that we can answer yes or no to. If we did it, we'll raise our hand.
Never have I ever missed the barbershop. Never. I need a shaper. Yeah, but Dina Howard. Shoot. Yeah, but it's never too late. They can go on their journey with the grandma. And you're going to be like, Daisy, guess what? Ask me again. Ask me again. Go ahead.
Like, I wouldn't be able to do it because I wouldn't want no stranger touch me. It's creepy to me.
Like this. You be like this, coming in all happy. They be like, what happened, Leilani?
I'd be smacking hands and look, oh, don't touch me.
Get them edibles going. Uh-oh. I don't even want to read yet. Never have I ever started in my adulthood from food.
Charted.
Wait a minute. Charted. Damn, I read that started. Food poisoning, something else. Nah.
I've almost done it. When I was pregnant, I almost did.
What you do?
Got like a stomach virus when I was pregnant.
Nah.
And you know how you feel like you got to pass gas, but something else gonna come with it?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, but I didn't do it. I made it to the bathroom, but I've almost done it when I was pregnant.
See?
Hey, real deal.
It's a real deal chick. Real deal chick.
Rico said, have you ever ran down the street streaking? No.
What is streaking?
Ran down the street butt naked.
Rico, you probably did some shit like that. No. I got too much ass to be doing some shit like that. No. No. Look like running down.
She already said she wouldn't go commando, Rico, so she definitely ain't going.
Ain't happening.
Naked.
Lisa would tell you nope and nope and nope. What's the next one?
Leona says she did it. We full of shit. No, Leona, you just all skinny and stuff, and you just free with the running down the road naked. You live in the country anyway, so ain't nobody seeing
doing that shit in the city. We in the mountains.
Seeing you with horses, you running down there naked. You can
still ain't doing it in the mountains.
She can run for a whole mile, butt naked if she wants to. Can't nobody see you.
Shit, the Count Popo be chasing I. Whoop!
Ain't no Popo out there.
I saw the moon run past. I saw the moon. Yeah, nah, I ain't doing that. I bet you Lisa would do that. I'm gonna have to ask her that one.
Well, she just said you be making her streak every morning because you be having the blinds open and stuff, and she be passing by to go to the bathroom.
My bad.
Right at the front door, they just gonna see everything.
See, she said no, I haven't streaked, but what's charted? What is that?
What I just told you, when you think you got to pass gas, but Mo is gonna come out with it.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Have you done anything crazy to your teacher?
Teacher, did I do anything crazy to a teacher? See, back then I was quiet. I really wasn't talkative. It was to the point they had to make sure I was there. So I was a quiet kid back there. So nah, I did cheat though. But I cheated on my tests and stuff like that. But I was the quiet one. The quiet one you better not do nothing to. So I didn't come out my shell. I'm gonna tell y'all for real. I ain't get like this, like where I'm at now, until I started YouTube 3 years ago. I was a quiet, laid back. I don't have nothing too much to talk about,
See, I got beat. My granny believed in beating, and I got beat for stuff that I didn't do. I got beat because I hadn't got beat in a while, just in case I thought of doing something bad.
Ooh.
Absolutely no way in the world I was going to go to school on purpose and do something to a teacher that would give me a beating that I deserved, because that's even worse. You do something to get in trouble for it, it's even worse. Oh no.
See, but you know what? I am the oldest out of 4. So I had to set an example, I guess. But the middle child, the 2 middle ones, well, one of the middle ones, it was always an issue. And then we all get in trouble. So yeah, I didn't do too much, nothing to get in trouble like that.
See, I was the only kid, but we were out when me and my granny moved to East Texas, then I was around all my little cousins and my older cousins. And if the cousins did something wrong, my granny believed in whoop everybody first and then ask what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened with us. My dad, if I call my mom and dad right now, he'll tell you he will whip all our asses.
Yeah.
And then once we got older,
they cut out on the telling the lies and finding out who did it, because
and then after
everybody first and then say who did it, so then that person can get the rest of the in troubleness.
Right. After we got older, like maybe 13, he realized it was the middle child. Why am I beating all of them? It's always the middle child. So me and my brother, we be sitting in the corner while the other child be getting the ass whooping.
Have you ever been or had a friend with benefits? Hey, babe.
Don't lie, lie me.
No, that's like a. Does it count as a friend with benefits? I guess that's what it would kind of be, like it's someone that I talked to for years, but we weren't boyfriend, girlfriend.
But did y'all do it?
Yeah, but that's the only person I was with. But we didn't have a title. But then we ended up having a title.
So you had a title after the fact. It was a benefit. So the benefit was so beneficial.
Well, okay, so here's the story. My ex chased me. I had a man. He chased me. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't talk to him because I had a man. When I broke up with my man, then he went back. He was like, oh, so you don't have a man no more. So, hey, how about blah, 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 blah. But then he was like, I never want to be in another relationship. So I was like, okay, cool. You don't want a relationship? All right, cool. Ain't no relationships. Okay, cool. But he kept pursuing me. Okay. Mm-hmm. So we ended up, getting really close, doing all kinds of everything that couples do with no title. But he was always like, he would always be like, say things, like, I love you, da 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 da. And I wouldn't respond. I'd ignore it. Or he'd say how much he really, really liked me, blah, blah, and I'd ignore it and I'd continue with whatever the conversation was prior to that. And then he was like, why don't you ever respond to me when I say stuff to you like that? And I'm like, because you don't want to be in a relationship. So why would I respond to that? And so he got quiet. And then this is the person I told you that came up here with me to meet my brother and take my brother to meet my dad.
Okay.
And so when we came up here for my brother to meet my dad, when we came into the house, into my dad's house, and, I introduced my dad to my brother, of course, first. And then my dad looks over at him and he's like, who this? And I'm like, this is my friend. And he overtalks me as I'm saying friend. He's like, I'm her fiance. Woo. And I'm like, where we get that from? And so then we were like this whole thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess we way more than just this is my friend.
So you did have a friend with benefits.
I guess. I mean, if that's what you want to call
it. Well, I was single for 8 years because I want to focus. At the time, I wanted to focus on, just Brittany going to school. She was in middle school and high school. So for the 8 years that I was single, I wasn't looking for a relationship. So I had 3 friends with benefits. Three female friends with benefits. That was it. Because they, I told them, well, one was straight and had a whole man.
That's the one you saw at the parade, right?
Huh?
The one you saw at the parade?
Wait a minute. Say that again?
That's the one you saw at the parade?
Nah, not that one.
No? Oh, okay.
There's another, damn. It's not the other one. So, so I had friends with benefits because I told them I wasn't trying to be in a relationship. And so I focused on Brittany and I never brought it to the house. He wasn't coming to my house. When it came to my child, nah. But it was fun. Hit it and run. Gotta go.
Yes, mine was never hit and run. We were always together.
Oh no, we were never like that.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm like, I guess you can call it that. But I mean, it was a whole couple situation. We was a whole freaking couple. We even worked at the same job. We ate together. It was a whole relationship. See, he just said we didn't have one, so I said, okay, we ain't got one.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you come with friends with benefits, because when you get with friends with benefits, sometimes if you take it too far, they can get aggressive in their feelings. So I told friends with benefit, I'm reading some. I can't read while I'm talking. Yeah, when it came with friends with benefit.
Yeah, go put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. Hold on.
You wasn't hanging out. You wasn't hanging at my house. You wasn't doing none of that chilling and all that. Nope. You called me. You got the hotel. I'm at your house. That's how that went. And then I'm gone. I never spent the night. None of that. Nope.
Yeah. I never had that type of situation.
Yeah, because I had a daughter. And, like I say, I ain't want no. I wasn't bringing to the house. And I was home by a certain time. I mean, it was like, I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes some friends with benefits I was with, they made me take a long lunch break. Get it in or call off sick, one or the other. Yeah.
How many did you have, DC? How many do?
How many did you have?
How many did you have, DC Mac?
I don't know what she's saying.
Rewrite that, Leona.
You got to rewrite it. Yeah. But yeah, if you ever be in a relationship, not relationship, but if you ever be with friends with benefit, make sure you just make it a friend with benefits, unless you really like them and you want to make it what it is. Because some friend with benefits, they can be, I've been there. I said, nope. And once you get out of it, they roof.
That's because people, it's good when people are honest and they want it and they tell somebody, I don't want to be in a relationship. That's not what it's going to be. And then you need to tell people that. But the problem is there's people that don't listen and then let themselves catch feelings and then they want to be crazy.
Right, true. But if you get in with when you come in with a friend with benefit, you set your ground rules, and
right.
And if you want that to stay a friend with benefit, you got to keep your ground rules in place. See, if you take your friend with benefit into a different scenario where they thinking, oh, this is about to be mine. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. That's what happened to Leilani, because they was doing boyfriend girlfriend thing on a benefit status. So it was already lead to that section. So me, I'd be like, look, nope, this is what it is. This is what I'm doing, and this is what I ain't doing. And this is what you're not gonna do. So one of them, they were married, so they didn't want their shit to get out. So that was like, okay, I already know that's ground right there. They ain't gonna say nothing, they ain't gonna do nothing, and they ain't gonna take it no further than this because they don't want to mess with their house. It's just their house wasn't giving them what they needed at the time. So that's how that happened. But next question.
Yeah, we missed the question of Leon. It says, never have you ever gotten to a fight in school or adulthood?
Adulthood, no. A kid, never really got in a fight. I just got jumped from behind. That was it. I never really got into a fight because most people were scared of me for some reason. They ain't want to fight me because I was real aggressive back then. But I don't recall getting in a fight. I wouldn't even know what to do. Now I've thrown shit and tried to break a glass and you come on want to, but I never really physically fought nobody.
I've never had a fight, but I have broken up fights. So I was kind of known as that quiet, strong girl. So people didn't play with me like that.
You see, that's what happened to me. I broke up a fight and got hit in my nose, which was broke because I'm trying to stop a fight. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy.
I remember fighting was my god brother and then his really close friend. They used to get in arguments and fight for no reason. Mm-hmm. And then, in school, people try and hype them up, and they would we're trying to hype them up at the school bus while we were waiting for the school one morning.
Right.
And getting ready to fight. All the kids crowded around them, and I went through the kids, and I picked one up by his collar, picked the other one up by his collar, and lifted both of their butts up out the crowd, and said, "Sit down somewhere and stop it." And so everybody at the bus was looking at me like, did that girl just pick up them two big ass boys?
See, that sounds like my brother. My brother that's behind me. I got a brother behind me, then my sister, then my younger brother. But the brother that's behind me, this little boy used to beat him up. We was in Catholic school, elementary. Every time he get home, near the house, this boy used to beat him up every day. To the point, me and my sister was like, my sister was the one that really, the one got in trouble all the time. So she was like, I'm tired of him getting, beat up. So that one day she just beat his ass, beat the boy. And I'm just standing there like, well, damn. Yeah, I was never, like I said, back in my youth days and high school days, I was the quiet one. I didn't do too much anything. I ain't want to fight nobody. I never cursed until I went to public school in my 11th grade. I never cursed anything or say, I didn't do anything. I was that one you was wondering what was wrong with me because I ain't say shit.
I was quiet unless I was in my element with my people, and then I'd be loud and silly and blah, 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 blah. And it's not that I'm not a goody two-shoes. I'm not. I don't pick fights, but I will end a fight. I can fight. Yeah, but people knew just from the other stuff that I did outside of me fighting, people just didn't mess with me like that.
Yeah, I did a lot of breaking up fights.
I didn't have to do that because, they watching me grab a 100-something pound boy up by his collar and slamming his butt down on the bench. Sit down. Ain't nobody finna play with me.
But you know what? That's like my dad say, I want to say about 5-6 years ago, I helped them move in, no, this was 10 years ago when they moved and they put their stuff in storage. So I was just like putting their stuff in storage, right? And my dad looked at my arms. He said, have you ever hit anybody with your arms? And I said, Dad, why you say that? He said, your arms look like you can kill somebody. I said, because I used to work out in the gym so much. That's how they became bulky and stuff. And I ain't been, I just started back to gym before this coronavirus came back because I was going back to get myself back right. But I ain't been in the gym since that. But my dad was like, have you ever hit somebody with them arms? I said, nah. He said, well, don't hit nobody with your arms. Please don't hit nobody. You go to jail with them arms. And he said, he talking about my arms and my big hands. She said she lost count in the fight. Y'all good? No, I wasn't goody two shoes. Just I was quiet going to school. I went to Catholic school, and I ain't had no reason to fight nobody. I was always the one trying to break it up, or I was never that kid like my sister, and my little brother and them. But I told y'all I just started getting out there like when I started doing YouTube. Because at first you couldn't pay me to talk in front of nobody. Now I'm just like all over the place. I just missed out in my youth days. So I'm coming out. I'm coming out now. Next question. Rico ask any more questions?
Mm-mm.
He gonna ask a question when we on his channel. Be like, nope. Mm-mm. Yeah, but that's crazy fights, and there was a lot of fights growing up. I ain't gonna lie. I used to see a lot of fights, but I just
I lived in Houston in the hood. It was a lot of fights every day, all day. It was fights.
I live in DC.
I just wasn't in them.
I live on.
I didn't go chasing them either. I used to think that was the stupidest thing in the world. When all of a sudden you hear fight, and the whole school would go running across to find the fight.
Well, let me tell you,
I was sitting there like, to me, that's like going to chase Jason. Why are you running over there?
Well, no, this was crazy. We lived in a predominant middle class high rise in Southeast DC, which we had projects on the right and projects on the left. Majority of people lived in the high rise. Their parents worked in the government, so it was like, why would they put this high rise in the middle of the hood project?
The hood is usually
and projects on that
right
side
next to the expensive places, like here in Oklahoma. The hood is 2 blocks from the governor's mansion. That's how it is everywhere.
Crazy. And then, then the hood kids, they would get mad at us because we go to school with new clothes, new shoes, and everything back in the day. And they would want to fight us coming up the hill. But I was slick. I went to the back door. I was like, I ain't going up that hill because I already know what's gonna happen. So
the way that I talk now, y'all, is the same way I talked when I was a kid. So I've always, I was raised with my grandmother, and she was done raising kids. So I didn't come up acting like a kid. I was a small adult.
You just like Lisa. You and Lisa sound when I hear you talk and I hear Lisa talk, y'all have an old soul. Y'all was growing up with an old soul. That's like Nick. Nick was around grown folks growing up. So when Nick came in my life, he was 8 years old, and I couldn't understand why is this little boy talking so like using his words correctly with big words that I want to ask. Do you know what that means? I have to open up a goddamn dictionary and see what the hell that means because I'm like I never heard that word before. So.
We're different people, and it's just you like when you're like us, when you come out, this is how you are.
Mm-hmm. See, I grew up in DC, Southeast in the city, where we was all over the place. So no one when I was in elementary, we couldn't go out the yard or anything. We had to stay in the gate. We couldn't go out the yard and play with the bad kids. We had to stay in the yard. My dad, he basically took us on road trips to keep us away from out the yard. So when we got older and we got out the yard and out the house, we went buck wild. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got crazy. But I
had freedom in that part. I could walk. If I was in Houston, I could walk anywhere I wanted to. If I was in East Texas, we wandered up and down the country roads.
All right, see, my aunt. All right, so my parents, they born and raised in Louisiana, but my father's sister, one of his sisters, he got 3 sisters. One of them, she lived in Houston for when I was a kid. And I don't know if you're familiar with Astro World. She lived like literally down the street from Astro World.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't know.
You're an old soul too.
Huh?
Vance said he's an old soul. I told him yes, he is.
He's an old soul, yeah. Yeah, you and Lisa, y'all got it down packed. They don't do shit. You ask Lisa, nah, why would I do that? You ask me, yeah, I did that. Then I be sitting there like, should I say that? Come on, y'all. Ask some questions. We got 20 people. Ask some more questions. Have we ever done something? Because then I'm going to start asking Leilani, have you ever... I got to type in the room.
Now you can just ask.
Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, no. Let's see. Have you ever snuck out your parents' house as a kid?
I ain't have to. My mama, I was by myself. Once I got to like teenage age, when I moved my mama when I was 12. My mom didn't come home till 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
Okay, you.
I ain't have to.
I was scared because, like I told you can't walk past my parents. Well, it be my dad. My mom, she be like, "Sweet, my dad hear everything. You ain't creeping nowhere." Hold up, somebody said,
"Never have you ever fell asleep in church?"
Have you? Okay.
Not after the age of like 5, because my granny would pop the crap out of you if you did that.
All right, so I'm gonna be real. We used to go clubbing. How was that? We used to go clubbing. Was that Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights? Downtown in DC, which was like about maybe 30 minutes away from where we lived at. And the club back in the days would close like 4 in the morning, 3, maybe 3 something in the morning. By the time you leave, it's like 4 something. By the time you get home, it's about 4:35 in the morning. So my dad,
you go to Catholic church, so you were going to church like 6 in the morning, weren't you?
Shut up. So my dad be like this. He be like, if you go out the club, you go to church in the morning. If you don't go to church in the morning, you can't go clubbing.
That's that one already say.
Huh? If you partying, you got to go to church the next day. So me and my brother, he don't introduce me to this club. So me and him, we thought we was slick because they had 8 o'clock service. So we'd just stay out and go to church, bring the bulletin home. But the part where you kneel down, oh my gosh, that was the worst part. That's when you fall asleep by accident. And then we would hit each other like, get up. So when we get home, church was only an hour. So you get home at 9:10, 9:15 the max. What happened is my parents go to church at 10. So when we get home, we go crash. We be knocked out for the day. All right. What's the next one?
Never have you ever...
Wait, you skipped one.
Without your parents' permission. We've already answered the skip school question.
Oh, yeah, we did answer that. Never had you ever get a tattoo worked out your parents without... Okay. Have you ever got a tattoo without your parents' permission?
I only have one tattoo and I was grown when I got it.
I got about 10, 11, something like that. I got all my tattoos when I moved out. When I moved out the house, I had a job. I done paid my car note off. So, yeah, all my tattoos came once I moved. And when I got my first one, even though I moved when I was grown, my dad was like, what is that? Why did you do that to yourself?
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, baby. He said he just asked dumb questions like, what does that mean? And then you know what the crazy part was? It was a tattoo with Brittany's name. I said, it's Brittany, the baby, Why did you do that to you? And Lord forbid, when I got all the rest of them, and I'm still not done because I want to get some other work done. But yeah, that didn't happen. Have you ever? That's nasty. Rico did some shit like that. I can see him doing that.
He probably did. No, Rico.
Never have you ever passed
out in church to leave.
Being though we're in a Catholic church, we can't pass out.
Yeah, that's not a thing in Catholic church, but I grew up in a Baptist church, and if you pass out, they just gonna fan your butt until you stand on back up and get in your seat. You can get down, I mean you get to leave. They say, "Oh, you got the Holy Ghost." Right, Get on back in this chair. Come on. Church ain't over yet. Get on back in your seat. Church ain't over. That's not how you leave. No, that's not
like, that's crazy.
They gonna keep right on singing and dancing right over you, fanning like this. They ain't no calling 911. They say, oh, she got the Holy Spirit. Oh, yes, amen.
I ain't never seen that before, though.
That ain't getting you out of church. Oh, no.
I never seen, all right.
Not in Baptist, not in Koolaid. No, you will be on that floor. That's where you're going to be until service is over.
I'll never forget. Like I said, I was born and raised in a Catholic church. I still go to church, Catholic church to this day. But you know how sometimes you want to venture out to other people's churches, or they be like, "Hey, come as a visitor," blah blah blah. So I went. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I enjoyed the service, but it made me a little nervous because I was like, "Are they for free? Is that really happening?" So yeah. Never have
you ever ran somebody off the road? I had a woman pretend that I ran her off the road one time.
Well, I try to make somebody run off the road because his passenger, the lady, she flicked me the bird, and then I chased them, and then they try to get off the ramp, and then they try to go hide in the parking lot, and I pulled up. Yeah, I ain't never run off the road, but I made him get off the highway to go find a parking lot to stake out.
Have you ever took money from your mom or dad's wallet?
No. Shit, that'd be they would have beat you into the next year. Hell no. I ain't like ass whippings like that.
Mm-mm.
And see, we wouldn't do that because
I even go in my. I ain't go do that first, and I never touch my papa's wallet. No,
well, it wasn't no store nearby. So, and then we had to go with them, and then they gonna look at us like, "Where'd you get money from?"
Everybody saying what to you, DC? What'd you say? I missed something.
I don't know, but I know.
What you say? You said something because they all like, "What? Oh my God, DC!
What I
you say? I
didn't tell the truth. The next year. Oh hell yeah! You shoot. Why would we? All right. Especially we ain't got no job and we young, right? Like I say, we were sheltered kids because we couldn't go out the fence. So what we look like stealing, all four of us in the house, none of us did it because we was always with the parents. And then we go in the store and hey, I want to buy this. No, damn, we ain't got no job. And they ain't give me no money. We ain't have allowance. We did what we just supposed to do.
Nope. Oh, they're talking about from you running somebody off the highway.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's a long story. I was on Route 66 out in Virginia. I think I had just moved out in Virginia. Yeah, I just moved out here like 16, 17 years ago. I can't remember. It's been a while. And I bought myself from DC, the city. So I was a little hood growing up. So
when I'm
for me to come to Virginia and I'm just driving, trying to get on a ramp, and they wouldn't let me over. And then the passenger flicked me the bird. Shit. So what I do? I took off after them. They flying through the highway. They jumped off the ramp and they flew down this road, and I'm right behind them. But I caught a light and I saw where they went. So they went to this parking lot where it was some apartment complex somewhere, and I found them. And he was like, "I'm gonna call the police." So I'm like, "Well, she shouldn't have flicked me the goddamn bird." So I left.
Hey, what's with the chicken mean?
Wait a minute. Never have you ever experienced somebody buy your stuff? Go ahead.
Huh?
Never have you ever experienced somebody buy you stuff? Has anybody buy you stuff?
Oh, if you didn't have them, like you mean like a stranger?
Or a partner?
You mean like a stranger in the store, Zay?
Never had you ever experienced somebody buy you something if you don't have enough.
A stranger. A few years ago, it was like Christmas time, and I gone into the store and was getting some stuff that I needed, and I was getting a rolling pin, and I didn't have enough for the rolling pin, so I put it back, and the people that were in line behind me bought the rolling pin and came and gave it to me and said Merry Christmas.
Did you cry? You ain't got to lie, Craig. Did you cry?
I think I might have.
Oh, Jesus, what the
I think I might
knew
have.
I didn't have the money, but God damn, I knew this was going. It was a gift. Then you started doing the happy dance. Have you ever shoplifted? I never really. Back to the other question. I never received a gift from a stranger, but I'm always the one, like, pay it forward, stuff like that, but never. So I'm a stranger to y'all. My Cash App is. No, I never had nothing from a stranger. No, not one time. Have you ever shoplifted? Hell yeah, we used to steal the candies. You did too. Real chick, you stole the candies.
I got beat for my cousins doing it, so no, I never did it because I got the beatings when I didn't do it.
Steal the candies. Yeah, a little piece of candy you put in your pocket. But the shoplifting like that, nah.
We had one cousin who had very, very sticky fingers. She's the one you're always supposed to watch when she walked down the hallway, make sure she don't go past the bathroom, blah, blah, blah. If we had to go to the store and she was with us, there was something in her pockets. There was something in her pockets.
I hanged out with her.
And then we got beat for it. I got a lot of whoopings because she had stuff in her pocket.
See,
like, what's that got to do with me? I didn't do it. Well, you was with her and you should have told her no. I didn't know she took anything.
No, I never. No. As I got older, no.
And she still got fingers. She got sticky fingers to this day. She still got sticky fingers. Open a president up. Open up. Yes.
Oh yeah. Well,
I didn't have to open it. I was really good at knowing what was inside if I could just feel it. And so I could feel, and I always knew, here's my Barbie. I feel that plastic opening. There's my Barbie.
See, me, I was slick because I was the oldest. I would take the tape and go like this. And then I tell my
I took a razor blade one time and cut the tape with a razor blade. Look to see which Barbie it was. Close it back up, put some new tape perfectly on top.
But hold up, won't you be still excited though? Because you be like, I know what it is. I can't wait to get this job.
Yep, you're still excited. You're like, I got my
Barbie. Down with your ass. Damn when you don't saw that.
She sound like my cousin. My cousin go to jail all the time. To this day. Still got sticky fingers.
You see what Lisa said?
That's not a yes or no question, Lisa. How's she gonna say yes or no?
I know, right? She probably
okay. Get rid of the when. DC Koolaid. Did you fall in love with the bestest woman in the world?
The bestest to the bestest. Babe, what you doing upstairs? You supposed to be down here. Sister in prison for still sticky fingers over 100,000 words for. Woo, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Vance never did explain to us what the chicken was.
What you mean?
He had a comment up there that said with the chicken.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
I'm like, what chicken?
No, I don't get in trouble. No, never get in trouble. Lisa tell you, I don't have time to get in trouble. The trouble days was back in the days when I was a kid. Even when I was in the dating scene, I wasn't never in trouble. Because I don't.
If you were crawling, that wasn't stealing, Jay.
I don't like confrontation and none of that.
Crawling is a baby. Babies can't steal. They just took it.
What you mean?
Zay said when they was a kid, they crawled in the kitchen and stole the juice. If you were at the crawling stage, that's not stealing.
You just getting something to drink.
Yeah, that's a whole baby that was thirsty and mama didn't listen. They said, forget it. I can make it in there.
You was thirsty.
Give me some juice.
The next question is,
have you ever whooped your kids so hard you felt bad? No.
Hell no. I whip their ass because they need an ass whooping. They done did something to get an ass whooping. Trust me. Shit. That's like when Brittany last ass whooping, she was in middle school. Her job was to go to school, come home, lock the door, call me. Simple. Once I get home, you can go outside, do your thing with your friends. No, I get home, I ain't get no call, no nothing. I walk the neighborhood, nothing. Call my parents, call my ex, nothing. Couldn't find it. I come back around the block. She coming out of one of her girlfriend's house with her fingernails done and her eyebrows and all this little girly shit they was playing. I pulled off that belt in publicly beat her ass. And all I heard was, you can't whip her out here in Virginia. They will lock you up. I don't give a flying bloop. Had me worried. My nerves were bad. Hell no. And that was the last time she got an ass whooping.
Okay, and then said, never have you ever did drugs?
What you mean by drugs?
That including weed?
A lot of prescriptions. This vitamin, that vitamin.
I have just become a medical marijuana patient. These are the only drugs I've ever done.
Whoop that ass, yeah. Yeah, I did weed in my early days, but I can't mess with that stuff. I have asthma too bad for smoking anything, and I don't drink, so I'm naturally just me. So,
did you ever do your kids' homework?
No, I helped them.
Give them the answers? No.
No,
but
I had to learn just like I had to learn. I think when you give them the answer, they not really learning anything.
Yeah, they're not learning anything, and then you want to know why they idiots.
Right, because the mama and daddy doing the homework for them. So no, I never done that.
When you do your kids' homework, then the test come and they get a 0 because they don't know any of the answers. What benefit was that? No.
Right. Whoop that ass, Queen. That was early. What Queen said.
Asking, have we ever done drugs? Because yeah, we did that one earlier. Somebody said other than weed, so that's why I said if you want to,
now,
include weed.
I had a friend. Well, it was a friend that was supposed to be a potential girlfriend, and she had told me she don't do drugs or anything. And I go to her house. Now keep in mind, I live in DC, so I know I've seen it. I was around it, and I smelt it, her floor, carpet, everything. I was like, nah. Once you reach a certain age and certain things you just, don't do, you just don't do it. But if that's your thing, that's your thing, but it's not mine. Come on, y'all. Come with the questions. Leilani, you got a question? Have you ever embarrassed your kid?
Yes.
Hell to the yes.
Fun.
I ain't sure. Wait a minute. Let me start off. Let me look in the mirror. I thought I was black. Wait a minute. Hope. Oh, most black folks don't play that shit. We will whip their ass, cuss their ass out. If they don't, first of all, if they doing something, they know they wrong. But just to be embarrassing them, no. But if they did something wrong or they not doing what they supposed to do, and they acting up or doing something, hell yeah. Did you ever embarrass your kids?
Yeah, I do stuff to be silly. Why does it say my package was handed to a resident? I ain't nobody handed me no package. Rayon!
See, she about to embarrass her kid.
Now I'm gonna have her go look on the porch. They talking about it was directly handed. And neither one of us have been to the door and been handed anything. UPS line. Or Amazon, whoever it is. Rayon! Look on the porch, see if you see a package.
she said, look how both of them say they embarrassed their kid. Hell yeah.
I do silly stuff like we were standing outside waiting to get into the building to all right.
She didn't hear you.
She said there's nothing out there.
Who stole her package? Uh-oh, you got a question.
Have you ever been dumped by a man or a woman? If so, what was the worst breakup? I haven't really been. So the same person that I was talking about earlier, he left without telling me. He didn't say anything to me. He went to my dad's house and told my dad that we were going to take a break.
Yeah.
And so I found out by my dad called my aunt and told my aunt what he had just told him. So then my aunt called me to tell me that he said that we was going to take a break. And I was just like, oh, okay. And so all I did was put all this stuff right by the door, and I sent him a text message. I said, come get your stuff. You know, since we on a break, you know, you can come get your stuff. Let me know when you're here. I'll open the door. Like, okay.
See, majority of my friends cheated on me. Well, exes cheated on me. So, I mean, and then they tried to live with me while they was doing it at the same time. They wanted their cake and eat it. Now, as far as one, she didn't dump me. It was just her mother wasn't agreeing with her lifestyle before she passed away. And I felt like, how you call it? Her mother she didn't like the lifestyle because she had just got her a house and everything. And so I saw that it was interfering with my ex because she was like the only child. So I was like, look, I'm just gonna go ahead. I still had my place, so I'm going back to my place, and we just be friends. And that happened when Brittany was like in 4th grade, 3rd grade. No, she had to be like in 3rd or 2nd grade. And to this day, we friends, you know. But her mom, I mean, rest her soul. Now I left, and it was the worst. That was the worst breakup. But as far as everybody else, I had bad breakups because I broke it off because I couldn't, and I felt like we was, you know, they had me feeling one way, but it wasn't. And I tell anybody, don't ever date nobody long distance because they think they can do whatever they want to do and don't get caught. So I ain't never been really dumped. I got out of situations because I knew the situation wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah, me and that one, he still sends me messages. So I don't have any type of, other than my ex-husband, which he just annoys me. Like that wasn't even messy. I just left.
Yeah.
You know, but
it's like
irritating.
I mean, I don't understand how people cheat on people and you living in their house. You know what I'm saying? That happened to me several times. You cheating and you live with me and your kids. And I look, I was always the they used to call me the detective, the investigator. I must have missed my calling in the work field, but I would find it and I would print everything out, or I would have evidence, because you're not gonna sit in my face and say you ain't did shit. It ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen.
But they still lie when you show them the evidence. They still like be like,
Oh no,
shit, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I'm gonna tell this little quick. I told this story before, but it's gonna be real brief. I was at my job, same job I've been at since 1993. I'm sitting up in my office. I created this was social media, wasn't that big back then. It was Black Planet, something like that. Black Planet and Black Voices. I created a whole man picture video, whole profile. And this supposed to be my girl, man. Why she ended up talking to him, showing her breasts and everything to me, right? And back then they didn't have cameras where you can record it and shit. So I kind of like printed it out real fast through the printer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was crazy. So yeah, I had proof. I always had proof. If I feel like you doing something, I'm not gonna look for it because you're gonna hang yourself. Oh Lord. Yeah. But see, you said you was cheated on living in his house. That was the worst feeling ever. I get that because you living with the person that the house belonged to and he cheated. But what if the person is your house and you know they cheating and you move so y'all can build a home for their kids, extra space. So I didn't want to put them out and then I'm stuck with this hell of a bill on me. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I said, you know what? As it got closer towards my lease being renewed, I went to the rental office and I told them, I would not be renewing my lease. I called those little storage box people that come, and I said, look, I can't do this no more. Right when the lease was over, I said, I can't do this no more. You do what you gotta do. This is not working for me. She was like, well, I'm going to California. I'm going to, of course, because that's what you cheating with. You know what I'm saying? See, so. That's why I said I should have been an investigator, detective, because everybody I've caught, they know, and if they're in the bushes listening, you did it to yourself. Yeah. Yeah, and that got to be the worst thing, to be living with somebody and they're the one cheating. And then they wonder why you ain't touching them no more. Don't touch me. No. But if I was you, I would get out of it real quick. Do what you gotta do. Go to family house, somebody, friends. Do what you gotta do. Shit, I ain't even gonna lie. I took my daughter, me and Brittany, and we got us a little 1-bedroom till I got back on my feet. That's what I did, because they had put me so much in behind. I was like, this is not gonna work. Sometimes you gotta do stuff for sanity the best way you can.
Yeah, when I left my ex-husband, I went and stayed at my mom's house because I owned a house when I met him in East Texas. I lived in the country in East Texas. When I was pregnant with Rayon, I had to stay with him in his apartment in Houston because I had about a 3 or 4 month period of time where I couldn't work. So after I had her, she was a breastfed baby and I needed a breast pump. He wouldn't buy one. And I hadn't worked, so I couldn't buy one myself. Mm-hmm. And it was a little while where WIC didn't have any, so I couldn't get one. Like there was no way for me to get a breast pump. I kept asking him to buy one. He told me that she'd be fine until I came home from work. Like, I'm gonna go to work for 8 hours and just let a baby starve. Like, you can't do that. That's illegal.
That's crazy.
And so when I left, I went to my mom's house, and then I got a call that somebody had a breast pump that I could get. I got the breast pump. I got a job. I saved up that money. First, I threw her first birthday party because her birthday came up. I threw her birthday party. And then we moved back to East Texas. Me and Rayon just went right on back.
Well, you know what? I did move home with my parents for like a year. Brittany was in elementary school then. I did move home for a year, but I never went back because like I said, I always was working, and I always believe in working, and I always believe in paying my bills on time. So it was like I went back because I think, when you get in a relationship and you just know that's the one, and then they do that to you so bad. So I went through like a whole depression thing, like, and then I'm raising my child by myself. So it was going a little crazy. So I went home for a year. Then I got back on my feet, and then we've been doing our thing as we moved, and we prospered. We just, don't look back,
Mm-hmm.
and then they all want to be my friends, which I don't have no problem. You can be my friend all you want, but don't ask me for shit. I can't help you. I can give you some advice, you know. And the crazy part, that same one that did the shit to me with the kids that she had 3 kids. I only had one. You know, karma ate her up, and I believe in karma. Karma ate her up for the all right. She done had over 10 females in her life, and they all fucked her. Kicked. So hopefully she learned by now as an adult, older, but some people, that's just who they are. And you live and learn. So, but if you feel like it ain't right, keep it pushing. Don't stay nowhere where you know the person ain't really doing right by your side. Don't even do it. See, I was one of them ones. I had this belief like, all right, they did this to me. Hopefully they won't do it no more. We talk. Sometimes talking don't even work. And then they do it again. So that's why I say I was by myself for 8 years. And I meant that for 8 years. I focused on Brittany going to school till she got out of high school. Then I focused on a relationship because she was grown. She was working. She was going to college. She was doing her thing. So it's time for me to do my thing. Yes, DC, I thought he was the one. I said I would never move out my house again unless I'm married and I don't have any kids. I was helping him with his toddler. See? And then people don't appreciate that shit.
Mm-mm.
People don't appreciate that. But like I say, I believe in karma. I don't wish no ill will, but sometimes you gotta feel that shit, what you do to people. Because what you do to people, it comes around.
Yep.
Like, I be saying to myself, I be like, nah, I ain't doing that. It can be simple shit. I ain't doing it. Because I believe that shit would come back. People on the YouTube street, they want to act the way they act. Shit I done been through the first year we was on YouTube, even up to this year, it's like the stuff that people do to you will come back. And I believe that.
It comes back tenfold. It don't come back
that.
a little bit. It come back hard.
You don't play with people. You don't play with people. You say you've been single for 5 years. Like I said, I was single for 8 years. I wasn't looking for nothing. I was focused on my child and working. And if I didn't have a child, I've been focused on working and building, but I did have them friends with benefits. I did have them. Oh man, you got to focus, because I ain't lying. Life is too short to be sitting up here playing with people. You can't play with people's lives, you can't do it. That's like I tell Lisa, I ain't got time to be lying. I ain't got time to be faking. If I'm going to the car wash, I'm going to the car wash. If I'm going to put gas, I'm going to put gas. I ain't taking no turns, no curves, no nothing. I'm going where I say I'm going. If somebody call me and say, hey, DC, can I holler at you? Babe, this girl want to holler at me. We can holler together. Because I don't have time for, and that's how I was, with my exes. They was like, they just couldn't believe I was just one person that I ain't had time for that. Nah. Mm-hmm. And I think I get it from my parents. My parents, shit, I'm 53. My parents gonna be married 54 years, the end of July. You know what I'm saying? And I look how they raised us and how they did things, and they do their little arguments and they talk about it and they go to church and they do stuff together. And I think for me, being raised in the family, doing the right things, I think I was always like, no, that ain't right if I do that. No, I can't do that to this person. That's wrong. But it was done to me. My mom and dad, they heard me cry because I couldn't believe people treat people like that.
My granny and papa were married 53 years before my grandma passed.
See? And that's your expectation when you with somebody.
Yep.
But then you got people, they don't look at it like that. I don't care if you got a single mom or a single daddy. It depends on how you raise. Your single mama can raise you the way if she was raising you with a partner. You know what I'm saying? But some people, they just greedy, selfish, and they don't care. All they want is what you can give them. If I get all the money on the money that I paid for people, jewelry, purses, shoes, clothes, a roof over the head, you know what I'm saying? If I can get all that money, we'd be rich right now. And somebody was in my live stream earlier say, y'all moving in the house, y'all rich. No, it ain't we rich. We got 4 adults with working jobs. You know what I'm saying? And if you learn to share and help each other out and pay half, everybody pay their part of the bill. Yeah, I'm rich. I got extra money in my wallet because we got 4 people paying the bills.
Y'all can still ask us questions. We're just talking until we get questions.
So, yeah. A lot of dudes now these days don't keep it real. It's a challenge for a single woman to have balance when dating.
A lot of people don't keep it real nowadays, period. Men or women.
Yeah, women are the same way as dudes. Trust and believe. If they've been like that, they always gonna be like that. I don't care what they say. They're always gonna be like that. That's just who they are. That's the
other thing that makes it so difficult, because when they meet somebody who tells the truth, they think everything's a lie because they always lying.
When I met Lisa, I told Lisa all the crap I've been through. I told her all the females, even Brittany, sperm donor. I told her everything. And I told her, only thing about me, I don't like no liars, no stealers, and cheaters. I don't like that. And when I feel like something ain't going right, I'm going to say it, because I'm not going to sit back and be like, I wonder what she going to do next. No. Like Lisa said, I can leave my phone down anywhere. She got the password. My phone don't even ring. I got one best friend out here in Virginia. And the only person I'm talking to on the phone is my parents the majority of the time. Who I'm talking to the majority off the phone is in his house and on YouTube to my bomb squad and your squad. But other than that, I don't have time for that. I've been like this just about all my life. Like I say, I was quiet growing up. And then when I started getting up in the public school, I learned how to cuss in 11th grade. And I knew how to, what they call it, skip classes. But I was the type of person, I don't have time. I don't like that. I don't like that what's that heart hurt feeling?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Only time I want to feel that is at a funeral or something. But to feel that when somebody hurts you, I don't like that feeling.
I think that's why I'm so guarded at letting people get close to me. That's why stuff doesn't bother me when people do random stuff, just like on YouTube and stuff like that. It doesn't bother me because I don't even let myself get attached to things like that.
That's why
I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling. And so it's like, no, I block that out. Like, it take a long time for me to let somebody get close enough to where I actually care.
Yeah, that happened to me last summer. I got attached to a YouTuber, content creator. Thought they was cool, whatever, But I'm the type of person, I don't hold grudges. I still talk to you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Or I still, I go on your live streams. I just learned as I got older, I just learned, you don't have to have that. What's that word I'm trying to use? You don't have to be angry all the time. But at that moment, that shit hurt. It hurt. When somebody you think that got you like you got them, but really they don't. That's why we keep grinding on our channel. We do us. If we travel, we travel. We go here, we go here. We collab here, we collab here. But you know what? You're not going to hurt me no more. because you done did it already.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I be like, some of the stuff I see people with drama on these different channels, I be like, really? But then it's like, all right, Leilani, our cool friend, she our cool friend, but she got a lot of shit going on over here. But still, she our cool friend. I'm just not gonna condone that shit. I'm not gonna entertain it. But I still, I watch your videos or whatever. But when it gets to that she said this and she this and that, and then you get the name calling, and I'm like, what the hell is this elementary YouTube channel? What is this? And that's what I'm not going to condone. I'm not going to put myself. I'm not. Like I tell Lisa, I got a little few strings of gray hair up front that just started because of this damn coronavirus that I was really like losing it behind it. I never stressed. And I'm 53 and I never dyed my hair ever. And I always told her when my hair start getting gray, I'm going to dye my hair for the first time in life. And my siblings, they all got gray hair, not me. Hell to the no, because I don't have time to stress behind people. I like to have fun, enjoy life. That's it. Life is limited. And I don't understand why people got to stay on these YouTube streets screaming back and forth at each other. And it always happened around the time of the month when you're trying to get your funds up so you get all your peoples in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get this money coming in. Because everybody's going to jump on this whole stream because it's a lot of drama going on. I'm like, Leilani, let's pretend we arguing one day just to see. I couldn't even do it. Now, Lisa probably could do it, but I can't do it because I start laughing like, what the fuck you just say? You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do. I don't understand why you have to do it. And we're not talking about kids. We're talking about grown as adults. And majority are women.
You can ask Vance. I don't do it. I can't. I'm not interested. I don't want to. I can't do the drama. I'm just going to be quiet and walk off. I just can't.
Right. Yeah, but like I said, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like I told Lisa, we just gonna do our videos. We ain't been doing no videos because we still working on our location in the house, which we finally ordered the stuff we need so we can set up our because it's hard to do videos. This room right here is strictly for lives and editing and stuff like that. But to do our real sit down videos at a table, we actually setting that up upstairs in the location up there. We just ordered some stuff. So eventually we're going to get back to our challenges and other stuff that we normally do with the kids. And how we sneak them one, do something. They be looking at us like, what we got to do? Sit your butt down. You'll see. So we getting that area set up. So once we get that area set up, then we be back into our regular videos. But right now we just doing live and normal little things and vlogging, until we can get back on track. But we will be back on track once that little section gets set up. And according by Amazon, and hopefully in the next week or two. So.
Yes, Smurfette. When I was a little kid, I was around some terrible stuff. Like I've told the story before, my dad was a whole drug lord and did all kinds of crazy stuff. And I would be there at the house sometimes, and my dad was very, very loud, and he'd be hollering and screaming and all kinds of crazy stuff would break out, and I get that it's a feeling that you get when all that loudness and craziness is happening. I don't like that feeling. And so all the arguing, hollering, screaming, yelling, throwing stuff, my mom and dad would get into arguments for nothing because my dad was stupid. He would just go off for no reason.
Right.
And they get into arguments to where my mama hit my daddy over the head with cast iron skillets. She picked him up and body slammed him one time. I mean, crazy stuff. And I don't like the feeling that I get from that kind of situation. Because from the stuff that I watched as a very small child, it's like just when that feeling starts, I feel like it's gonna get to that level, and I don't know. I can't. I'm not interested.
I get that. And you know exactly what you said. I grew up like that, believe it or not, when I was young. As my parents got older, they got more. It was more like my dad, because sometimes he'll play and say some things. And now that I'm older, I tell him I don't want hit. I don't like that. Or I'll be like, put him on the phone, because I just can't do that. That what you feeling, because as kids we was around that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So I always say, Mom, how you stay with him this long? She said, oh, he old now. I beat his ass right now. But I'm like, hey, but see, that's because they grew up in Louisiana in the South, and that's just, I don't understand it. But being though, I guess when I did date guys when I was young, I was more domineering, because you're not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna touch me. You know what I'm saying? This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I asked God for one child. I got it. I'm done. Thank you for your donation. But I can't deal with that noise and arguing. That's why I tell people I was never known to like argue with people. You know, I don't feel like arguing. I don't do that. If you can't talk it out, we don't need to talk about nothing. Just let it be.
It's like my mom and my stepdad. They love to argue. Like they argue for fun. Like they be play arguing.
I don't play
And
that.
I can't stand like hanging, having to be, if we go to Texas to visit, I can't just stay in the house with them, because they be arguing. They play like they argue like, you want some chicken? You know you want some chicken. Don't you want some chicken? And then he start hollering back, and you like,
Oh no.
Why are we doing this? Why? And then when they finally stop, they both giggling. I'm not giggling. I'm like,
Yeah, but that's like, as a kid, like when I moved out, I wanted to move out like in my teens, and they were like, you doing good, you don't have to pay your car note, blah blah blah. So I was like 25 when I moved out. They wasn't trying to let me move out because I was like this perfect kid. But then when I moved out, then I had scary, like I felt like I was there to protect my mom and stuff from from all the noise and shit. So I felt like once I moved out, I always been calling to this day 3 times a day. Which y'all don't. Y'all all right? And I know I ain't nothing, they ain't tripping like that, but it's just growing up, you don't like that noise. That's why I tell people, you start arguing, I gotta go. I would rather walk off, go in another room, and then when you ready to talk, we'll talk. Shoot, Lisa tell you, I don't argue. I mean, I might say my opinion, you say yours, and you don't want to believe what I'm saying, okay. And then I'm like, all right, and then I let it go. I'm done with it. Well, people would like to sit down and argue. I'm like, I ain't got time, And I tell Brittany and Charles, if y'all gonna raise y'all voice over one little thing, y'all need to go outside, because I can't do that. Shoot, and people don't realize if you have kids now, you got to be mindful, because if you haven't been through it, you don't know what it's gonna do to your child. It kind of what's the word, Leilani? It kind of it scars them.
Yeah,
definitely. It scars them. And believe it or not, I was scarred by that type of stuff. Where, I love my parents to death. They tell me they love me to this day. But as a kid, it scarred me as a kid too. So now I'm an adult. Even though that happened as a kid,
it's still there.
It's there. I don't tolerate. The minute you play like that, nah. It's not a playing thing with me. So that's why I always say don't argue around your kids like that, especially to another adult. I don't care if you're the mama or the dad, because you just don't know what you can do to a child for the rest of their life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it lasts forever, and it makes you be the person that you are. The reason why y'all want to know why I'm weird and why I act the way I act, that's why. Because of stuff that I went through and I saw that made me who I am. The reason I am is because of that.
Right. As a kid.
And it's not going to change. It don't go away.
Yeah, once you scarred, that's it. And that's just like if you in an abusive relationship, the same thing. If you start an abusive relationship as a teenager, you know, you in high school and got this little boy that want to beat you or cut you out, treat you like shit. As you get older, that's how some people think that's how they supposed to be treated. And then that's how they start acting, you know. So you never know what people go through unless you have real talk with them. So, you know, like I say, me and Lisa talked long when we before we even started dating, we talked shit. That, you know, she knew my whole life story. So, you know, don't come in here doing that type of stuff to me because it's already been through that stuff. And that's not a good feeling.
Yeah, there's nothing Advanced doesn't know about me. Nothing. He could answer every question.
Right. But you know, that's good because that's called communication. Mm-hmm. Some people have problems communicating. Like, he might be the type of guy, he don't want to communicate unless he ready to communicate, which is not fair to the other person, especially if you got something on your mind. Because like Lisa tell you in any day, we don't go to sleep mad. And we don't really argue, but we might have disagreements. But that disagreement gonna be solved before we go to bed because you don't go to bed the next, you know, because you don't know if you'll wake up the next day. And then that was the last thing that happened. So communication is good in relationship, friendship, parents, siblings, everything. But then if you're like me that got a sibling that you can't really talk to because they don't want to listen, then that's their issue. You did what you had to do, not yours. Which you got flick on hers? Or is it up there? Right. That is so true. That is so true. Especially in a gay relationship. I'm the type of person I tell people, and Lisa tell you, everybody I dated, I had to get to know you. Give me like 60 to 90 days. You on a 60, 90 day probation. Depending on if I'm feeling everything seems right by that 60 day, maybe we'll date. If I'm still feeling some type of way, I give you another 30 days. And if it ain't really, really going nowhere, we just can be friends or we ain't got to see each other no more. Because I don't understand how people just jump in relationships and then they don't last. They be like, damn, what happened to so-and-so? You know?
Because they don't really be relationships.
They just jump in it. And then some people got to rebound.
Now, people be single on Monday. They meet somebody Tuesday. Wednesday, they be like, oh, I'm so in love. I love him. This is my man. This is my forever, blah, 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 blah. And then by the next Wednesday, they like single AF.
Right.
Like you was always single. Like single never went away. You don't even know who you were talking to.
Right. I had a lot of friends back in, well, I don't have that many friends no more, but back then I had a lot of dominant gay friends. I don't know why. I'd be like, what happened to so-and-so? Was she this and this and this and this? I'm like, okay. And you in a relationship again? You just got out of a relationship? Those are rebounders. That's why you can't stand one. Mm-hmm. As long as you have rebounders, they're going to be always rebounders.
Is this Nala or Simba?
That's Nala. That's Sunday at the top.
I got to see what time I got work in the morning. Hold on. Oh, that's a good time.
Good night, Rico. Y'all got any more questions?
Yeah, to be quick.
Almost 2 hours, y'all.
Let's see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they always that's somebody they would send you a message. Hey, I like you. When can I come over? Mm-hmm. What? You don't even know my name. You can't.
Right. You're right. Or you find out they got a whole husband or wife. That's some crazy shit. I've been in that situation. And you know what's the craziest part was I was dating her for a while before it came out. That's why I say when you be secretive, boy, that shit comes out eventually. It will come out. So sometimes you gotta stop being sneaky and stop being, secretive, knowing you can't hide the shit for so long. It may take a minute, but it will come out. Got a whole husband.
What's your biggest pet peeve? People ask me to repeat stuff over and over. You ask me a question, I give the answer, and you go, "What'd you say?"
What you say, Leilani? What'd you say? Leilani, what you say, girl?
No.
Can you repeat yourself? Dang nabbit, what you say? Hello.
It's one thing. Like I'll say it again once.
Right,
but at that point, if they just you just not listening, but you want to keep saying, huh? Like, no, I'm not answering you again. I told you the first time, and then if you misheard me, I said it again to make sure you understood, and then you still wasn't listening. No, you ain't gonna answer this time. I'm done. Nope, I'm done.
You know what? I got a habit though, but I know what you say sometimes. Not just you, but anybody. Somebody can say something. Lisa might say something. I'll be like, huh? And she'd be like, you heard me. You was right there. I know. She'd be like, you right here. You heard me. I was like, I know. That's just a habit. I'll do it in a minute. Just trying to make sure you said what I thought you said. My pet peeves, I can't, Lisa, tell you, boy. I'm neat freak, right? I like shit perfect. And you just got to throw shit down on the floor. I got a problem there. Yeah.
Okay, so Love and Life made it more in depth. What's your biggest pet peeve in a relationship?
Oh, there we go. I just answered that. I'm the neat person. I like stuff picked up. If the clothes go in the dirty clothes, put in dirty clothes. Why you got to throw it on the floor? Dirty clothes right there. Why you got
lies?
You got
lying is mine. I don't even like little lies. Don't tell me a little lie. I don't like no lies.
Mm-hmm. Pick the shit up. Damn. And she be like, I know, I'm a little junkie. I know, get the shit up.
Now, one of mine used to be smacking. I couldn't stand smacking.
Ooh, that would drive me. Oh. And then
but he's a smacker, and I tune out his smacking. He's a smacker, he is. But I just tune it out. But I think now, at this point, I've been doing YouTube for so long and listening to folks smack on YouTube. I'm immune to it at this point.
That's what I was
going to used to be a whole issue. I was like, got the skin crawling kind of thing. People smacking, it just drove me insane. But now it's so much smacking everywhere you click.
You'd be like, Ish, will you stop? Yeah, I don't like people smacking. Only person that uses smacking here is Nick. And sometimes I catch him and I'll be like, excuse me. And he'd be like, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm across the table. Why is you so loud?
The loudest person that ever smacked around me was my papa. I told y'all that story about him and his pickle. He used to eat a pickle every night while he was watching the news. And it was the loudest. Like, I don't know what it is with him and eating pickles. It was like you could hear all the juices sloshing and the crunch would be real, real loud.
That would be the same.
I'd be sitting there like,
water.
Yeah, that's smacking. And then when I started seeing it on YouTube, I was like, they really doing this shit?
And it's your pawpaw, so you can't be like, stop. You just got
Pawpaw need to be making pickle videos. He probably go viral like hell.
He probably could, because he make a pickle sound so loud and juicy. You'd be like, what kind of pickle is that?
They deserve a channel. Like, Papa, come eat another pickle. Made 100,000.
He got some ASMR for you when he be crunching on them pickles. And Shaylin said he still eat a pickle every night while he watching the news.
He need to record them. He need to record them.
Got used to Rayon.
Crunch, 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 crunch.
No.
oh my goodness.
We're like, damn. He got more views than everybody. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's this right here? I got stuff popping up all over the place.
All right, y'all. We got 11 more minutes.
11 more minutes, 2 hours. That's a long
10
time.
more minutes.
2 hours. I gotta come up with a live video tomorrow. What I'm gonna do? I'll put Lisa on the panel. She gonna do something. Oh no. Ask Lisa. That's what the thing gonna be. Ask Lisa. I'm doing that video.
Oh, you see, Keith has forgot to actually order his chocolate. He ordered it today.
That's cool. The
I
longer
asked him, I was like, did you get the alert that the chocolate was already on the way? And he's like, I forgot to order it.
That's good. The longer the wait, the better. My thought process. Happy Monday, Stephanie Hampton.
Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah, we've been playing the game. Y'all asked us questions. Have we ever did something? We did quite a few questions already with some knowledge and literature and information shared through our journey of life. See you tomorrow, loving and living life. What time is your live tomorrow? I gotta get Lisa to get on here. She probably still watching TV because she ain't say nothing. She'd be like, no, I didn't say that, but she's gonna go live tomorrow. I'm gonna come up with something because she gotta do Ask Lisa. That's gonna be the name of the topic. Ask Lisa. Anything. When I say anything, anything. Like I did me, ask her. Because I'm just right there. Get down dirty, ask her. Did she find the package that your UPS driver supposed to drop off?
No, I texted Amazon because I was like, I ain't getting no package. And I did a little chat, and chat said, I think the alert was sent at the wrong time. It should come tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll see if it comes tomorrow. If not, I will be right back in there.
Do they take pictures when they drop your Amazon off like they do?
Sometimes they do, but this one they did. They claim they handed it to a person. I'm like, you ain't handed nothing to nothing over here.
You done stole your package.
If he did, he's gonna be upset when he opened it because it's some doggone fingernail stuff.
Oh, Lord. You know, Brittany done bought all the fingernail different things. She done did her own nails, looking all nice. She supposed to do Lisa nails. She done ordered all types of. I said, okay. I started to call her one of them. Pick a color.
Yep, I'm gonna do my nails. I used my black soap and stuff for the first time last night. My skin's so soft and smooth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm a
do the kids' nails.
Well, I need a barber. Shit.
Go ahead and order you the clippers and then
I'll be like
YouTube videos and learn how to do it. Go ahead.
Nope, I can't. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Be like, yo, I'm gonna get a scarf, put that shit, wrap it up, do rag, pretend like I'm getting my waves back. Be like, what the hell she got on her head? A big wave, big do rag buff. Yep. It's been real, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. We got 17 people left on the live stream. Smash Leilani's like button real quick. If you ain't done it, do it right now. If you haven't subscribed to us, just subscribe to DC Koolaid and Lisa. Lisa will be live tomorrow. She don't know yet, but y'all ask her anything. When I say anything, anything.
Type something, DC, so they know who to subscribe to.
Y'all gonna make me type something? All right. Dang. All right. Hey. Did I say hey? There you go. Anyway, so that's what we gonna do. And tomorrow I gotta work all week, but we almost done with everything out the apartment. We just got a vacuum cleaner and a brand new carpet cleaner. Because we was gonna clean the carpet, so we bought a carpet cleaner, but people were saying after you've been there for 6 years, They normally change.
They're gonna pull it up anyway.
Yeah, so we just gonna bring it over here tomorrow. So get everything out of here. We're out of there. And then once we get our little station set up for our video section, we gonna have a lot of videos coming out because I got a lot of ideas, but I gotta come up with something. Hey, Leilani, you gotta give me something. I gotta get Charles, Brittany, and Nick. I ain't got nothing.
Some kind of prank?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta get something. I don't know what I'm gonna do because we in this house now. And so they're all the way on the 3rd floor. So it's like somehow I got scammed some kind of way. I got one of those night vision, what you call those things? GoPro thingy. I can sit it somewhere in a corner. I can see Brittany. Ma, can you come up here? We hear something. Can you come up here? No. You're on your own. You say make a ghost. You know what? I can make get a white sheet and just put it somewhere on the stairwell. I'm gonna get their ass. But it's Lisa going to call, say, hey, can you come downstairs? Around 10 o'clock at night. They're gonna be mad. I don't know. I'm gonna get them some kind of way. It's prank war now. Gotta get them. Been holding back. You gotta get your kids one day. I don't know what you waiting on.
I don't do pranks because I'm not. If you prank me, you might get hit or something. My reflexes are not the good ones. My fight or flight is fight. I might touch a kid. I can't do that. I don't recommend they prank me. So I'm not gonna prank them.
Smurfette said, the guy who woke his wife up with a ghost flying at her out of the TV. That's gonna be crazy. Just pull something across the floor with a string. She'll run. Yeah, I'm gonna get him.
Now, one that was funny that I saw recently is the guy that he put the invisible strings on the pillows and he was up in this cubby hole above the bed and he made the pillows move. His wife was in the bed on her computer typing and one of the pillows moved and she was like, and she went back to typing and then he made all the pillows fall off the bed. She jumped off that bed so quick. She was like, oh, no, absolutely not.
See, what be cool is at around 10, 11, just before they good and lay down in the bed. On the weekends, they be up to 1, 2 in the morning like us. So might have to put something outside the door and ring the doorbell because see, they're on the 3rd floor and they know the doorbell ring, Charles, somebody come down and just keep ringing the doorbell. That should be funny, but I can get them too. If take my car to the garage and have Brittany car in there and she get ready to go somewhere and put something like a mannequin head in the back seat and another thing, somebody sitting back there, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get them. Shoot. And I can do the patio when you go in the kitchen. You're like, Mom, somebody outside on the patio. I don't know why they want to call me for some damn reason. No, damn well I ain't gonna look.
Because you're supposed to save them.
They be like, you gotta go out there. No, dog, I'm right here. Send Callie out there.
Kylie sure ain't going.
Especially at Halloween time, you can pick up all this crazy shit and hide it, and they won't be expecting it. Let's see. I'm gonna get them.
All right, y'all. Y'all ain't got no questions. We have come to the end of the road. I want to thank y'all for watching, giving us some questions. I hope y'all had a good time. I had fun. You had fun, DC?
All the time. Ain't nothing but fun in my, me. That's my life, having fun.
All right, so we'll be on DC channel tomorrow. With she gonna force Lisa to do something. I don't know what she gonna do. But
Ask Lisa.
make sure the bell is rung.
Be like, ask Lisa.
So she gonna make Lisa answer questions tomorrow, y'all. So get you some questions ready.
Yep, because y'all gonna do it. Ask Lisa.
Make sure your bell is on. Be looking out for whenever
Hey,
it pops.
Did you get your car? I got some new ones before I go. Lisa got these yesterday. I mean Saturday. What's that? Saturday.
I hadn't got none yet because I was waiting for you to do your next one.
I got 5. I ain't waiting on Brittany. Brittany messed me up. I'm gonna do this sometime during the week.
All right, I'll cash mine in and get some more, so I'll be ready.
Well, Lisa got those. She surprised me, so I didn't even go in and cash mine out yet. I need to see what I want on that Wheel of Fortune. Not yet. The spinning wheel one.
Yeah, you gotta find that out before you do the thing, because you gotta tell what you got on there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take it before I scratch that off and do it, like try to record it. I'll be like Lisa in 1978 Olympics game. What that mean? I'm lost. Oh man.
Lisa who? Lisa who? I'm trying to think of a Lisa that played in the Olympics. I don't know a Lisa. I know FloJo.
Because you have a dollar.
This past my bedtime.
All right, y'all. We have reached our 2 hour. I thank y'all for watching, thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing. And I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear? Bye, y'all.
See y'all. Peace out.